What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming down with another recap. We talking Baddies East episode 14. Y'all, this season getting a little bit too long. It's time to pack it up, Biggie. It's like, oh, it's getting too long. It's too loud. Okay, it's just getting too long. So, of course, we see Biggie trying to retrieve her items where we left off, and you could hear in the conviction of Big Biggie's voice that she's not telling a lie, okay? She did not sound like she's just making this up and she's covering for somebody. She's just like, bro, if I gotta handle that, we can handle that. But me and you, we're gonna hit this right now. And I'm like, yes, Biggie, hit her. All right. Now, E.T. starts to make this ugly face. I don't know if the spirit of Roman, Nicki Minaj's Roman, jumped into her body, but she always tries to do this face that thinks is gonna scare somebody. Like, she's like kind of like that, and it's like you're not really scaring nobody. It like Tommy be doing it a lot too, especially when it came to mama.
Do you think it's cool for you to say just say? What the I said to you? I ain't saying nothing but the
man. I don't care nothing about that ugly ass. I don't care nothing about you got. Leave, bitch.
Okay, that's what you should have told E.T. Biggie. You should have said leak, bitch. Okay, but I'm glad Biggie stood up for herself, because at the end of the day, none of them had a right to be touching nobody's stuff. This isn't BGC. All of y'all are over 21. I'm not even over 20, over 22, barely. So, like, it's too much. Like, it's so stupid to me, and it's so childish, and it's dumb. It's not even that serious. So, Biggie mentions that, thank God, her chain wasn't in her bag. I'm like, thank God. Because the last thing we need is another chain going missing. Because we had a hard time retrieving the first one. We don't need a second one gone. So I said, oh, praise God that chain up in their bag. Because you know E.T. would have took it. And then it would have been a Chain Gate Part 2. Right? So Natalie and is announcing, she's just like, oh, so you know the evictions are set. I gave both evictions away. So Smiley, Biggie, it's time to go. Yeah, bye guys. And she's heading down with her helmet wig on. Natalie, you and your helmet wig need to go somewhere. Okay? You look like you finna compete in the Kentucky Derby with that big ass wig. Just because you got that big ass wig doesn't mean it's gonna distract us from the size of your chin. Okay? It doesn't make it smaller, Natalie. News alert. Okay? News flash, it doesn't. Actually make it look bigger in size. So it worked against you, bitch. All right. I just couldn't believe Natalie and her just allowing all of this to go down without trying to be neutral. I wouldn't have to say you got to stop it and be security, but like at least be neutral, especially when it comes to Biggie. Smiley, okay, I kind of get because like Smiley is a liar. So I could low-key understand that. But when it comes to Biggie, she didn't deserve how you did her, Natalie. She really did. And at the reunion, you need to give her an apology. And us too. And I'm glad Biggie called out Natalie too. Because had it been Scotty or any of the other girls' stuff, she would have been so mad. She would have threw a fit. She would have got super, super mad. She would be like, no, guys, don't do that. Stop. She didn't do none of that. She just continued on with her big bangs and her big wig. Okay, and thought that Chewy wasn't gonna call her out on it. Meanwhile, in between time, T is outside talking to Rolly. T, I get you having an opinion on it, but you're not even around any house to have a huge opinion on anything. And I like T, but like, come on now, Bookie, but you're in house T. There's not even a house A or B for you. It's house T. So how do you know and can decipher who's right or wrong in this situation where you weren't even around? Okay, house T. That blew my mind when I saw her and Rolly just having a conversation. Not this reunion. She wanna run and beat the Mario coins out your head. T. All right. Now, Rolly throws Biggie's wig in the pool, starts ripping it apart or whatever. Not gonna lie, Biggie, I would have did something worse. I would have took Natalie's blonde wig and threw it in the pool. Okay, since we want to start throwing people's items, Natalie, I'm coming for your wigs. Then what? What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? That's what you really should have did, Biggie. So Suki sits down. She talks to Smiley. and Biggie, and she's basically telling them not to explain too much of themselves because she feel like they try to explain themselves too much. Now I get what Suki was saying in this scene. It made a lot more sense. She was basically saying E.T.'s not trying to talk it out. She's just trying to fight. So hit her, which I get 100%. What she was saying in the last episode was just irritating me because it seemed like she was taking more so House A's side. So that's why I was getting irritated with her. And I felt like she needed to shut up because she wasn't there for most of what Suki is doing what Natalie should have been doing. These past few seasons, Natalie has been doing it for the most part. But this season, for some reason, I don't know if it's the new wigs, Stunner Girls outfits, or what. But she just decided, oh no, I'm going to be biased this season. I'm picking a side. I'm not executive producer. I'm cast. Because what Suki was basically doing was telling them why they're having issues in the house and not being biased in it too. And not being messy too. That's what the executive producer is supposed to be doing. Natalie, okay? So shout out to Suki for that. And she basically asked Smiley, you know, like, the reason why you having issues because this whole chain situation, whatever. And she thought that Smiley was going to go home. Smiley's like, I wasn't finna go home. No. I was finna stay. I think I'm finna go for another chain too. So, like, I ain't going nowhere. Smiley, you should go home off of weak principles because I feel like when it comes to Smiley, she does stuff and then when she's confronted about it, she's like, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't do that. Like, the only thing I'll say she didn't do, she didn't hit you, Tasiki. Nah, I'll ride for Smiley for that. I don't think she touched Tasiki one bit in that fight. She didn't jump her. So we're not gonna do that. But the other stuff, Smiley acts like Stevie Wonder and shit. What are you talking about? I can't like she can't see. So I'll agree with that. Out of the two of them, I feel like Smiley should have went home. If we're gonna send out. So it's a new club appearance, and the girls get on the bus, and on the way to the bus, they start to question Biggie and Smiley on what they're gonna do if they get checked. Sky, you disappointing me so much. How you gonna say that Biggie's a liar and that she's lying about the whole nigga situation where you didn't really even see what happened? So you just take your ET boost with the fireside just cause and not give Biggie the benefit of the doubt? That was crazy to me, Sky. And I know you're looking back at these episodes sick because obviously from the clip we saw, E.T. did not get bashed upside the head, mash up the head, okay? You would have thought, like Janisha would say, mash up the head, like her head got mashed up. And her head don't get mashed up. Her head did not get mashed, all right? It got a little bump there, got a little, a little slip. But it get mashed up on the head. No, it didn't, all right? And Smiley, here's the thing with Smiley. She's like, like, I think everything gonna be cool. And like, I'm trying to have fun. And like, I'm finna twerk with Mariah and them. I'm finna twerk on Mariah. I'm finna bend over. I'm finna twerk on her pussy. I'm finna twerk on her face. So yeah, everything cool though. All the girls are like, what? They just try to put you out, dummy. Smiley's like, she scams herself. Okay? Not only she scams other people, I think she scams herself. Like, she be scamming herself. Like, how do you scam yourself, Smiley? Because goddamn, how do you think everything's all cool and copacetic and they just tried to put you out the house? Okay, I put myself out the house, like Johnson said. So the House A gets to the club venue, and Rolly says that she brought E.T. with her tight and close and held her hand. I said, oh, so better yet, you mean you tighten her leash to make sure your puppy doesn't get bruised? That's what you did. Talking about you held her hand close. Girl, that's your puppy, okay? Like, that was crazy to me, as if some E.T., some little girl. Like, girl, E.T. is in her 30s. Like, that is not a little girl. That's a grown woman, okay? So let's not do the whole, she's getting hit by niggas left and right. Please. The only thing close that she's gotten to that is Kenzie fighting her, okay? Now, I'm just saying. So, too bad Big Biggie was waiting for her. So, Big Biggie came in her white shirt. She's just like, no, like, I got my hang shirt, nigga, and I got my hat on, and I'm finna wait for this bitch E.T. So next time I see her, I'm waiting on her. I'm like, next time I see her, I'm running up. So where this bitch ET at? So they all by the red carpet. They're all like standing there. It looks like they were getting ready to take like a big group picture. But Biggie was off to the side. Okay? Next thing you know, Biggie said, boom! And pops ET in the mouth. I'm sorry, but she deserved it. That's what you get for touching her stuff. Okay? Even the fans in the audience were like, go Biggie! Bitch, I gagged. They said, go Biggie, good job, Biggie. Good job. That's what you get, okay? When Rolly realized it was Biggie, she started to go ham. And she starts going at Biggie. She's just like, oh, you stupid bitch. She starts throwing stuff at her. She's like, you cokehead. Listen, if Biggie did powder donuts, she would not be big Biggie. She'd be big skinny. No shade. I'm telling you, that girl would not be the weight that she is, especially if she did it faithfully. I'm not saying just because you do powder donuts that you're going to end up being a skinny mini, but that's something you can get very addicted to. And 9 times out of 10, that does end up happening. Okay? Not all the time, but sometimes it does. So Biggie would not be big Biggie, big skinny. All right? Now, Biggie's a smart girl, though. They tried to get her going in the club. Mr. Guardian was just like, nope, 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 get in the club. Nope, 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 get in, get in the club. Nope, 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 get in. And Biggie's just like, no, nigga. They're going to try to jump me money in the club, nigga. I'm not dumb, nigga. No, we're going to fight right here, nigga. I'm like, good job, Biggie. They're going to try to set her up. Now, this is not, now that's set up. This is not STV production. You're not going to set her up. No, we're not doing those. We're not doing that. Good job, Biggie, for recognizing that. Now, I will say, though, Biggie, you shouldn't have said last season, there's a time and place, nigga. There's a time for business, and there's a time for, to square up, nigga. Because look how you look now. Now they're going to use that against you. That's why you should have minded your business last season, because now it's coming back to bite you. Because this was a time of business that you should have, been aware of and maybe not squared up first. You see what I'm saying? That's why you got to kind of watch what you say, because it kind of bit her in the butt. All right? So due to her running up, they denied them entry into the club. Natalie, this clearly isn't the first time you've been denied entry. I don't know why you've been so bad. We've seen it, on the blogs with you getting denied to go into that club/restaurant. Okay? Jacob's Booty, you've been denied entry many times probably. So let's not act like, you're just always given access to things. We're just not going to do that, Natalie. I'm just saying, okay? Now, Natalie was just like, I didn't have a problem with you before. Now I have a problem with you now. And it's a big problem because you're messing with my bag. Here's the thing, Natalie. You had a problem with Biggie even before this whole club thing, because you was telling her she needs to pack her things and go. So don't act like this whole club thing is what made you, so mad. And that's why you have a problem with Biggie, because you already had a problem with her. So no, okay? If we're going to talk about getting to the bag, get you one of these extra bags or products. So let's get to the bag. And no, we're not talking about Natalie Nunn's bag. Let's get to some of these extra bags. If you guys want a bag that's going to be convenient for you guys around the holidays, whether it be for business plans, business meetings, or else, cop you an Extra business laptop bag. Not only does Extra have business bags, laptop bags, wallets, etc., it has items that you'll be able to give to that special person in your life, whether it be male or female. We don't judge over here at Evan Entertainment, okay? This Extra laptop bag, you guys, fits my Apple laptop conveniently, so I'll be able to take it anywhere I need to go. Also, I have this Extra wallet. Now, this wallet, you guys, pops out any credit or debit cards and help be a little bit more convenient whether I'm in long or short lines at the grocery store, where it may be at the gas station, and I'll be able to get my transactions done a lot quicker than the usual person. Use my link, you guys, called Evner, EVENER, at extra.com when you make your purchases. That way you'll be able to get 25% off. Okay, you'll thank me later. All right, so of course they weren't allowed to go in. They get on the bus. I guess some of the fans or whatever was trolling them. They start cussing out some of the fans and start cussing out Biggie. You stupid bitch. So they get on the bus and they end up going home. They get no money. Too bad, so sad. Y'all shouldn't have did Biggie like that. Messing with her stuff that she worked her hard earned money from. Shorty got her chain snatched last season by Stunner Girl. The last thing she needed was her items messed with this season. Okay? So Smiley and Biggie end up meeting up outside of the house and they end up talking. And basically, Smiley confirmed that the guy didn't really hit ET like that or didn't do it on purpose. And I'm like, shut the up, Smiley. Because when we needed you to talk, you ain't say nothing. But now you got everything to say in the world. Okay? Like, let's hang up on Scam Likely. Like, we're going to have to hang up on Scam Likely. All right? So, we see Rolly, Natalie, and Scotty talk about the eviction letter, and they're planning this pool party. The thing with the eviction letters, how are you guys going to evict somebody out of a house that you guys don't live in? I'm confused. Or you don't own. That eviction letter is NA, not applicable. Okay? You can't evict somebody in a home that you don't own or that you don't live in. Now, House B talks about the drama, and of course, Biggie's still upset. She does her legendary line, ET, that bitch trying to do her big one. You feel me? And, they putting a battery in her back. What I do agree with Biggie saying is basically, since Rock was gone, you could kind of tell they needed somebody else to be on go. That's where ET came in. This season was a setup production. It really wasn't. Now, that's set up because you could tell from the beginning they wanted Scotty to look like, not like a hero, but like on a good edit. That's why they let Animac fight her about 15 times so that way she could hopefully beat up Animac. We had Tasiki and Rock. They were going to try to make them probably look bad. That didn't work because they thought those two were going to bully the rest of the house. That didn't work. There's a lot of things that fell through. So it ended up making the edits not work in House A's favor. And I think that's what's really going on in this season. Okay? Now, Camila gives us a new look. Okay? And I call it the salt and pepper. Push it. Push it real good. My kangaroo is in my belly. Push it. Push it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Push it. Push it real good. I said, okay, Camila's bringing us back to an older era. I like it, though, okay? Yeah, I can't say no about her pouch because she's covering it up. Rolly, okay? And also, Biggie gives us a new look. So this one I call the teacher, okay? She's giving Nene leaks when she went on Glee, okay? So Biggie is giving us gym teacher realness. Yo, we gotta do them squats, nigga, okay? We gotta do them back bends, nigga, right? So I like this look. I ain't gonna count with you. Red does Biggie good. That's her color, right? Now, Tasiki's wondering how they're going to do evictions when they don't even pay rent. Do you pay her rent? Y'all don't even pay rent, okay? So nobody could do evictions except for Lemmy Pepper. I was going to say something, but I caught myself. I was going to say something. All right, anyways, they're planning on having a pool party. Oh, my God, that was a good one. I caught it, though. They're planning on having a pool party, and the girls, you see House A already at the pool party. They're having fun. Scotty, how did you beat up Natalie in a play fight, but you can't even beat her up in a real fight? Scotty was fucking Natalie up. I said, oh, my God. Natalie said, ah! Natalie said, oh! Grab chin first into the pool. I said, I know you lying. So you have it in you, Scotty, but you don't use it when it's needed? The nerve. I was disappointed. No shade. I really was. House B gets to the party, and this is the corny stuff I'm talking about. It looks like Rolly, Sapphire, and them was arguing in the background on purpose to try to distract Biggie and the rest of the cast, so that way we don't see Ethereal Ruffin in the bushes, aka ET Boots with the fire. Okay, so you can hear the fur in the boots just scratching in the bushes, and then you see them walking up, and I guess one of the girls looked at her, and she goes, shh. Next thing you know, Biggie comes out, she throws water at her, they start to tussling. E.T., what happened to your fighting skills? You're not fucking Biggie up like I thought you were. Okay? We need Cash. She'll rev up them fighting skills real fast. Or Billy. Okay? One or the other. Because, baby, the way you was doing it on STV in the South Central was not how you doing it in Zeus. Because I don't see a black eye, a scratch, no nothing on Biggie. She's unscathed. Even T. I'm just saying, ain't that what they brought you here for? The thump? Oh, the thumping ain't thumping. Okay? They start to tussle, whatever. I felt really bad for Biggie in this scene. It was giving me like high school when you keep bullying this little fat kid or this fat girl and they can't really stand up for themselves. That kind of got to me for some reason. Like, I just didn't like that scene. Like, it was like, it felt so dirty. Like, y'all was throwing things at her. Like, get out, you stupid bitch. Like, ew. Like, all of y'all look corny as fuck for doing that. All of y'all throwing that shit. Rolling your big ass. And you had the nerve. Oh, I gotta remember. You had the nerve to say, get that fat, but you stopped at the fat though. That's the insecure shit. The nerve of you, Rolly. Vegan bites. I couldn't believe that word came out her mouth. I said, I know you lying. They start throwing things at her. They start throwing stuff at her. They tried to throw like a damn water gun at her. Security was getting popped. The whole time, Biggie's like, oh, damn the girl. Wait. She doing the little Kim. She doing the little Kim, just trying to dodge out from the stuff getting hit at her. I felt so bad. And the episode kind of ends off with basically E.T. and Biggie fighting and trying to get Biggie in the pool. Biggie is stronger than you think, girl, because you thought you was going to get in the pool like Willie and the Baddies. She's no Willem, okay? Because she tumbled you over like Tumbleina, all right? And that was about it for the episode. House A, you guys are cornier than as fuck. Even Suki doesn't claim out House A. She said it earlier today. She said she's not part of House A or B. She's part of House C for the Coochie Girls, okay? Let me know what you guys think down below, and we're out, babies.
No, personal thing.